This is step 4. So you've gone through the interview. That was step 1. You signed the summons with notice. That was step 2. And we filed it, or you filed it. Somebody filed it. It got filed. That was step 2. Step 3 is your spouse either signed, hopefully, or they got served. Great. It's done. Now we're at step 4. The good news is, for many, your spouse doesn't need to be involved anymore. The good news for many is if it remain uncontested, you will never have to visit the court and the judge is not interested in seeing you. That's good news. They're too busy signing off divorces. Because if the paperwork is done right, and we tend to do paperwork right most of the time, if not 99% of it, no one does it 100%, right? And you put it in front of the judge doesn't need to see you. Your life and everything you want to address is on paper. They showed that it was signed and notarized, and now all you're doing is playing a game that we all play in life. It's called the waiting game. Now, it depends. We practice and specialize in divorces throughout all of New York State. Primarily in Manhattan is where we file because they tend to be the most efficient. They move forward and get the process rolling, unlike other boroughs such as Brooklyn, the Bronx, or Queens. But nevertheless, once you submit the documents to the court, it's all the same. You're simply waiting for the judge to declare that you're divorced. In rare instances now, there could be a matter where the judge has a question, where they call it a defect. Don't flip out. Don't go crazy. The paperwork is defective. Not you, not your life, not your thinking. There's something wrong. It could be something as simple as your address not be consistent on one page to another. The social security number may be inverted or missing, or something else could happen. Now, sometimes there are serious matters such as someone is on the sex offender list and perhaps you didn't know, or you knew and you didn't want to say anything. But at the end of the day, when they send you a defect notice, it doesn't tell you that everything's messed up and you got to start over. What they're simply saying is, here's the issue and here's how to fix it. Isn't that great? The court will tell you, here's the issue. And before we finalize the divorce, because we want to give you what you want, which is a divorce, just do this. So don't freak out if you get a defect notice. It's not that bad. We fix it and we move forward. But nevertheless, most people never get a defect notice, I'm glad to say. What they do get is a notice saying that the divorce is granted. Depending on the time of year, it can take anywhere from 6 months or more. Do not let anyone tell you how their divorce took 8 weeks, 2 days, 5 months. Because one thing, everyone is different. Second thing, it may not go to the same judge. Third thing, it may not be in the same court in the same borough. There are so many factors that go into why someone's divorce gets signed before the other that I don't want you to play the mind game of yourself while you're trying to be patient, where you wonder why everyone seems like they're getting divorced before you are. Don't do that to yourself. You have so many things in your life that you're working on, so many beautiful things that you're developing. Why are you hunkering down on this? While I got you, let me say one important thing to you. Very likely you've been apart from your spouse for a number of years and you've met some new fantastic love of your life. They got on their knee or you got on your knee and proposed, or something special happened and you want to move forward with this person. Do not, and I repeat, do not put deposits down on a wedding before your divorce. Do not invest in other matters pertaining to a new life with someone else. Don't buy a house. Don't plan to move out of the country. Don't do anything like that, because the unexpected tends to happen when you're moving fast and you're moving forward too quickly without making sure that your bases are covered. Be patient. Prepare. Plan. Great. But do not execute until it's proven that your divorce has been finalized. You may not like it, but I'm sure you respect it. And I'm sure it makes a lot of sense to you, because I'm with you. I want you to get your life back, but we're going to do it the right way. So with that being said, I'm glad you watched this video. There's another video I'm going to share with you if you haven't received it that tells you how to check divorce status on your own. Because truth be told, many people call almost every day wanting to check status. I like to give you the same tools that empower us to find out about the status of your divorce that we would use. You deserve the same. So why not use the information in that separate email? If you haven't received it yet, send an email right now asking us to send you the link, and you will be able to determine how to check the status of the divorce on your own. And with that being said, I want you to move forward. Email us if you have any questions. We'll be more than happy to help you and serve you. because I promise you one thing, the best in your life is yet to come. And we're so happy that we played a very important but small role in the beautiful picture of you. Take care.